Hello, my child. I've not seen you before. I have a good memory for faces. Welcome to St. Lucian's. Is there anything I can help you with? Well, I'm qualified to offer guidance. But as far as holding confession, I'm afraid that's a little above my pay grade. Only a priest can hold confessions and absolve sins. No, that authority is not given to us. But if there is something else you need, maybe I can help you with that. I know life can be very, very hard sometimes, and I would do anything I can to help ease that burden. Let your imagination run wild. Anything at all. It takes a priest to absolve sins, but this might be a little heretical of me. I prefer things that involve sins. I think you know exactly what I mean. Well, we're all given free agency, aren't we? To do what we will. And so long as our heart is focused on what really matters, almost anything can be forgiven. What's the point of having suffered so much and denying yourself the pleasures in life? There are quite a few things I could think of. I'm sure if you put your mind to it, you could as well. Things that maybe you wouldn't want a priest for. But that is really what you're after. I suppose I can pass along a message, and he can be in touch with you as soon as he has a chance. Of course, alternatively, I could be in touch with you right now. But yes, that is one interpretation. But another, one I much prefer. We're here on Earth to experience what it is to be alive. Why deny ourselves those experiences? We should appreciate them. We should revel in them. Well, if you know a thing or two about the history of the church, you would know that their doctrine has changed quite significantly over the centuries. Oh no. For example, the Christmas tree, the Christmas celebration. It's just a rebranding of a pagan holiday, Yuletide. Originally, there was no celebration of Christmas by any Christian organization. The entities we observe, the God we worship, they do not change, even if the church and the doctrines and the leadership change, and perhaps change in ways that pull us further away from what God truly wants for us. Have you ever considered that? Hearts of men are easily corrupted. Power it's extremely corrupting. If it is those with power who tell you what to do and what not to do, can you trust that they're really looking out for your best interests? Or are they looking out to maintain their own power? They tell you that God says this is a sin that should be avoided. But is that really what God wants? Really? Because if it was, I do not see him approving of me standing before you, having the conversation we've been having inside the church. Yes, heresy, blasphemy, all words created by those with power to silence those who question them. I say, ask those questions. The truth can only bring you the answers. For instance, is it really a sin to obey the first commandment God ever gave us? Go forth and multiply. There's only one way to do that. And the commandment never specified, go forth and multiply with your married partner, did it? No, that was added later by people with authority and power. So I elect to ignore that. I do what feels right, because these feelings are given to us for a reason. Of course not. And if you tell anyone about this conversation, I will deny it. It is. As a matter of fact, it is a lie. I will look straight into the priest's face and tell him quite sincerely that I never said any of those things. It all must have been a misunderstanding. Even though you and I know it is not a misunderstanding. Not in the slightest. Let's think of this another way. Animals are not held to the same standard that humans are, according to the leadership. Why is that? Yes, that's the answer I usually get. Because humans know better. Do we? Or are we just told and expected to believe that it is better? Truth can only be found in asking questions. And I have a question for you, because I seek the truth. Are you interested in continuing this conversation, or should we move somewhere more private? Oh no, I'm not at all kidding. I believe it's my sacred duty to help those in need of help, however they need. From the way you're reacting, I think maybe you have a need I could help fulfill. Then again, maybe you would be the one fulfilling a need. Who knows? Who knows? How about I sweeten the deal? Oh, I absolutely did. Is that all right with you? You didn't seem interested in pulling away. As forward as I'm being, I do fully believe consent is important. And if you don't consent, we won't do anything, which I believe would be a real shame, but the decision is yours. If you like, there's far more where that came from. On the other hand, I can just deliver your message to the priest and continue about my duties. Oh no. There's no one else here. There's no one else to enjoy the pleasures of life with. But there are other duties I need to finish. Preparing the meals, the wine. Oh, the wine. You know, I could, accidentally drop a bottle or two. Oops, my hands are so shaky. Who's to say we didn't drink as much as we wanted before I dropped it? Who's to know? Just you and me. Ah, that's the real pity. Alcohol is one of my fondest vices. Well, if you haven't caught on by now, I'm not like the others. This is why I keep to myself. And I think you would like every single difference between me and them. Very, very serious. And if you are going to keep me waiting, I'm going to just walk away. This is not very kind of you. Well, in that case, let me take you back into my room. No one ever interrupt us. Follow me. Hi everyone, Star here, and thank you for listening to this audio. I had a picture of a nun that I wanted to use before I went on vacation during Christmas hours, like we're a fucking Walmart, during Christmas time, and I didn't get to it. Well, now I have, and I'm gonna have to go back through and re-listen while editing, because improv, I don't remember everything I said, but it's a spicy one. Oh shit, it's a spicy one. I just kept fucking going and didn't. Goddamn. Put myself on blast here. I've said before, Star has a little bit of a soft spot for all things like demonic and corrupted and whatnot. And it wasn't clear in the audio, but it will hopefully be clear in the title and such. This is not your typical nun, obviously. She's a succubus in disguise, so yeah, that's that. I don't know if this will have any sequels. As I'm sitting here right now, I'm thinking probably gonna record an extension of this for Patreon, because it's literally right there. So, might get to that. Might not. I mean, whatever. If I do, Future Star will have that link down in the comments and in the description. We'll see. Anyhow, that's it for this one. I think I'm going to go run off and record something else. And I will see you next time. Bye. Mwah.